Yeah, I was wondering.
Put them oh, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, are you guys doing them at MSRP? It looks like you only have two of them.
Yeah, we only have two of them. I can't promise you anything over the phone about if it's MSRP or not. It looks like they probably won't be since we've had a lot of people come and ask for them.
Oh, you think they're going to be marked up?
Yeah.
And welcome back to the channel, everybody. Welcome back to a new video. And yes, they're trying to do it again to us. It is unbelievable that they did not. You know what I'm realizing is they don't care. They don't watch our videos. They don't pay attention to the screaming from the customers. The greed is permeating every level of Dodge and Stellantis because they are doing it to us again. They have now launched the new Dodge Daytona EV as a first call. And McClear is getting up there saying, and you'll get a special day at the track in Arizona or wherever the hell.
The day is finally here. Today is first call as we officially open for orders on the all-new 24 model year Dodge Charger Daytona for those that place their order with a dealer by October 31st. You'll get a full 2 days of performance driving instruction at the Radford Racing School in Chandler, Arizona. And when you get there, they will have a first call Fratsog welcome kit waiting for you. So head on over to Dodge.com and check out our all-new 360-degree 3D configurator. You can link out to our horsepower locator on DodgeGarage.com to find a dealer near you that is certified to sell the all-new Charger Daytona.
And then immediately saying, so go to DodgeGarage.com to find out which dealers have the allocation so you can get your order put in. But then I went ahead and took some time today and made some phone calls, called a few dealers, only to find out that they're telling me they have no ability to take an order right now. So it's very premature. One dealer actually did tell me, one notorious for markups, defaulted to, well, I'm not sure what we're going to do, but since we only have two allocations, yes, it's probably going to be marked up. So what is Dodge doing? I'm going to show you what they're doing, and I'm going to talk about it right now, but let me switch over to my other screen because this is absolute price manipulation. This is not market forces. This is, again, I've said this forever, this is market manipulation, and I want to do this video to stop any of you out there who are literally hell-bent on buying one of these Daytona EVs and stop you in your tracks because they're going to give you a t-shirt, a little welcome packet or something, and then a day at this track, and they're also going to fleece you for every penny you've got. So let me show you how they're going to do it because it's the same exact story. All they're doing is doing rinse and repeat and doing it again, but they're doing it with this EV. And remember, EVs have the worst depreciation of any cars out there, meaning if you think losing money on your gas engine Dodge Charger was painful after you paid a huge markup, just wait till you find out what it's going to be like with one of these EVs. But let's jump over. Let me show you what they're doing. It's unbelievable that they have the gall to do this. And it's not even, there's not even an excuse this time because it's not like this is the last of the cars they're ever going to have. They're most certainly going to be selling thousands of these things, but they are shoestringing the launch to go ahead and rip people off. And it's going to force dealers to start gouging us again. Well, not me. I'm not buying one, but I wanted to let you all know. And in case you're out there searching and like excited about buying this microwave oven on wheels, then I want to stop you and tell you, slow your roll. You're going to get a better deal later. You don't need to go do this track thing. Know that car's not going to go up in value because they give you a commemorative plaque or give you something saying you got the first call. All of it's hogwash. All of it's baloney. It's bullshit! How about that? So let's jump over. All right, so if you go to Dodge.com, you'll see this come right up. We didn't replace the legend. We built upon it. No, you didn't. You built an abomination. So here it is. With that abomination, they're still going to try to squeeze us for a bunch of extra cash. So you can go do the configurator if you want, and it's kind of entertaining when you look at this configurator on what they're offering for this first run of these cars. While I will say this again and again and again, I actually like the look of this thing. I think the body style is nice. I think the interior is great. I have no issue with that. I know a lot of you hate it, but that's okay. I mean, it's subjective. Whether you like something or not, I mean, it's not something we're all going to agree on. If there was a beautiful Hemi engine in this thing, I think we could all find something about it that we like. But because it's an EV that weighs almost 5,800 pounds or some crazy amount, then we're probably not going to be super excited. And considering that even with a stage kit, these things are not going to be faster than a Hyundai Ioniq 5N or a Tesla Model 3 Performance. But here's the options. You've got white, you've got triple nickel, you've got destroyer gray. So that's cool. I'm glad they have that color. Black, but they call it diamond black. Let me tell you, the last time I fell for the whole diamond black thing, it turned out to have all kinds of metal flakes and sparkles in it. It looked like glitter in the paint. Not my thing. Maybe your thing. Not my thing. I like black to be just black, like my red eye was. Then you've got the red eye color, and that's nice. I actually think that looks great. This nice after dark color, I think that looks great. I have no issue with these colors. I love this color. I think this is going to be a great color called Peel Out. I think it's more of an orange than a yellow, so it's kind of a orangish color. And then later availability is this, which is, I mean, I'd wait for this. That's the color. I mean, that's a great color. Look at that. Ludicrous. Like, brilliant. And Dodge still has people with great creative ways of coming up with names for their colors. So you pick the color, and then you only have two wheel choices. You only have the black, the basic kind of, I think those are kind of goofy looking wheels, and then these things. That's it. Nothing else, period. That's what you're going to get. So not a lot of options here. You can then, go down and pick your seats, your interior, and it's got basically four options. It's got the black Napa leather and the red Napa leather. They're calling demonic red. And then black suede and Napa leather. And then the red and Napa leather, carbon suede. So I have no complaints here. Interior looks great. I think it looks really nice. Definitely an upgrade from what we were all getting in those Hemi cars. So looks very nice. In the end, there is not anything really. I mean, I think there is a package, the sun and sound package, but on this website, it doesn't give you any pricing. There is no pricing. The other thing is, I've got to click here, sounds. It may or may not come over. I'll try to put my mic close to the screen. Listen to this. All right, a bunch of you just threw up all over yourselves, so that's painful. But now let's go and get to the point here. Locate next-gen charger. Now, no pricing's posted here, but if we want to locate one, and now it's early in, so I understand, they launch stuff. Maybe it just takes a few days for things to get done. But let's go ahead and put in a zip code, 2807. Just an example, go put in your zip code and watch this ridiculous stuff that's going to take place. Here's the deal. Check this out. 1,154 results by closest dealer, and every dealer either has 2 or 1. This is the part that blows my mind. 2 or 1. Look at this. It doesn't matter. I don't think there's anybody with any more. I think they just said give everybody 2. That way they can gouge the customer. That way they can say, well, we only have 2 of the first calls, 2 of the first call allocations. So if you want to be one of the first with this car, every dealer is going to give you the same exact script, and it's likely going to have a markup attached to it for this EV thing that's supposed to flop and fail. But they're going to play the scarcity dance with you all and say, well, you can't get one. Because what they've learned from us in the past is if they can create any level of FOMO, there's enough people out there, even if it's just a small number of people out there, that will go and unload and empty out their bank accounts to buy these things. And this is what I've been saying forever. This is This is market manipulation. This is not market forces, because market forces wouldn't apply to this, considering that within a short period of time, once these are all exhausted, what, are no more ever going to come? Well, they want you to feel that way, and that's why they came out with the first call. That way you can get forced into or dragged into paying more for these things than you should. That's how they're going to get you to fall for the FOMO and then overpay. And it's real simple. You can click here and it'll show all these 0 available orders, and then you'll see one and you'll go, "Ooh, that's the one I want." It's in red. It's the RT. It's got the stage 1 kit, the Sun and Sound Plus Group blacktop seats, blah, blah, blah. And then they've got a Scat Pack. So it looks like almost every one of these dealers, except a few that only got one car, are going to be one RT and one Scat Pack. But can you believe that what they're doing here? So anybody who goes on here right now is going, "Well, there's only 2 first calls. There's only 2 by me. There's only 6 by me." And the dealers are going to start playing the games. So what I would advise you all to do is hold on to your checkbook. It's an EV. They have the worst depreciation of any cars out there on the planet Earth. You will not come out of this financially better off. These aren't cars that are going to go up in value. There's not even a slight chance. They can't use that same script on you. Bottom line is they're going to be flooding the market with these things once they figure out the problems with them. It's always a bad idea to buy the first generation or first version of anything, because they're still working out the bugs. And under the current Stellantis regime, it seems like a lot of their stuff is having bugs. And I would expect this will be no different, considering that they've already told us that they're delayed in deliveries, delayed in orders, because of the car having electrical problems. So last time we heard about a car having problems and the launch was delayed was the Demon 170, and we see how that's working out. Not very well, with engines blowing, despite what other YouTubers want to say to make you believe it's not. So this is the idiocy that's taking place again, folks. So all I can tell you is don't fall for it. Yes, I called some dealers. One of them insinuated there would be markups. The other 2 didn't know anything yet. They said, "We're going to wait and see what happens when we actually can place the orders in." And what that is, that's code language saying, well, if we have a bunch of interest, then yes, of course, we're going to hit people with markups and see which dummy's willing to pay it. But if we have no interest and it's sitting here collecting dust, maybe they'll sell it. But I did ask one of the sales guys, I said, "What do you guys think about this? You're getting 2 allocations." He says, "Well, there will be a lot more. This is just what they're doing right now for this first call thing or something." So I'm like, so bottom line is they're going to create a FOMO situation, try to fleece the buyers out there that have to have the first call, and then all of a sudden there's going to be a whole bunch come on the market, and then these people are going to feel screwed on the first call. The only reason to do the first call, these aren't numbered cars, these aren't special cars, these are EVs, these are microwaves with wheels. There is no chance these will have value someday that are higher than what they are. EVs, they won't have that anyways, because once that battery is dead, the car is totaled, and you figure the battery might last 8-10 years if you really take good care of it. So why would you fall for that pitch again? So I just wanted to make sure there's nobody out there jumping on the phones right now, falling for this crap. Don't start calling the dealers trying to put your order in. Remember, it's an EV that makes fake engine sounds. Don't fall for the FOMO. Stay tuned. Hold on to your wallets. If you want an EV, go buy a Tesla. It's going to be a better car. Get one of the performance versions, and it's going to beat this thing. So with that, everybody, please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
We look forward to seeing you behind the wheel of the world's quickest and most powerful muscle car.
This is bullshit!